display.
You don't want
Hey, Brian Stith here, posturing for the camera, coming back. You just stepped off the mat. Well, the team that just stepped off the mat was most of your old club kids, the old Hampton Jaguars with the Hampton Crabbers.
Yep.
You went to Virginia Beach though. Now you're coming back. You wrestled here in college. You wrestled. Now you're coaching here. What's it like to be back at the Virginia Duels?
Man, it's amazing. I actually got to compete here as a senior. Finished out my senior year here. I think I was an outstanding wrestler here as a senior. I had my 100th win here too in college by pin. So I love coming back here. I think last year we had we brought Bubba Jenkins back. He's a Virginia Beach kid. He won national title last year. So every time I come back to Hampton, something really good happens as far as wrestling. So I'm happy to be back.
You know, growing up, the Virginia Duels, you were part of the PWA, and you know you run around this tournament. What was your first memory of the Virginia Duels?
Man, it was just a really tough tournament. I remember watching the national high school division. It's a lot of tough kids. The best teams in Virginia were always competing against the best teams in the country, and sometimes the best teams in Virginia would lose. So I was excited to compete here myself as when I got to high school. And then I glimpsed over the college guys. I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna be doing that one day, and I can do that. And I'm gonna be representing Virginia still.
How old were you the first time you stepped foot in this building for the Virginia Duels?
Had to been like 8, 10. I was always around wrestling. 8, 10 or something like that, yeah.
Saw a couple guys before we talked here with little Hampton roots, Ronnie Thacker and Mike Rutowski. You know those guys from way back.
Oh yeah. Those are my first club team. I started wrestling when I was 5 years old, and those guys were still around. Mr. Thacker, I think he passed last year. He was my first coach ever, and those were his grandkids and great grandkids right there. So it was good to see old faces when you come back.